Hi, my name is Gan. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, saudara-saudari, abang adik, uncle, auntie, semua. Nama saya Gan, datang dari Malaysia. Sekarang duduk di Los Angeles. A quick introduction about myself. I came to America 30 years ago to attend university because there was no opportunity for me in Malaysia to do that. I came here, got my education, started a business, I settled in here, started a family, and live in Los Angeles. I'm very happy to be here. Now, I try to go back to Malaysia every year or every other year. Before was just to see my parents. Now, to check out on my sibling. I come from a family of 12 brother and sister and get to see my nephew and nieces. One thing that pains me is that I have to leave so many loved ones behind in Malaysia because I could choose between a better future or choose of leaving so many loved ones behind. I have to say that each time I go to Malaysia, it's like going back in time. It's been 30 years since I came here. Going back to Malaysia is like going back 10, 20, even 30 or more years back. Not long ago, I have a good friend of mine, a lifelong educator, a mentor who was my teacher back in the college in Malaysia, came to visit us, stay in my home for a few days, and I got to take him around to a few different places. I just barely showed him a campus, a college, or a university in LA. Not too famous, not by any means top-notch university. After tour the campus, I asked him, Mr. Lai, remember the college we were together? How long it would take for that college to catch up to be like this? Now, mind you, Mr. Lai had dedicated all his life in education. Very smart man. This is what he told me. Not in 100 years. So according to educator from Malaysia, in 100 years, Malaysia will not catch up to American educational system. And not to mention, there's so many more things. I got so many nephews and nieces, I don't get to see them born, grow up. I couldn't get to play with them, go to their school. That pains me a lot. But pains me even more is that they work so hard in school, in their life, in their career. They have very little to show forth. Not much have changed in Malaysia. The one thing I do want to congratulate you fellow Malaysians. Even through difficult time, I see many people have done well, have prospered, have continued to persevere. You raise your children well, you get your education, you do the best in a very difficult environment. So many of you are so good in English, which really impressed me. And also, the most important thing for me to see, Malaysia has matured. I see Malay and Chinese got together, not like 30 years ago, support each other's candidate, go on the street to ask them for greater freedom. Tell you a little bit about myself and my history. I come from Malaysia. Saya anak Johor. Bapa saya ada 12 anak. Saya ada 12 adik-beradik. Masa kecil macam saya best friend memang orang Melayu. 30 tahun saya tak cakap Melayu. Sekarang saya pun boleh cakap. Macam tak pernah tinggal Malaysia. Tetapi sekarang, all of us have to get together as Malaysia. Put aside all racial issue. I know a lot of Malaysians has great deal of respect for every race. Not just the Chinese, but Malay and Indian. Especially for the Malay. When 100 years ago or more, when our ancestors come to Malaysia, my fellow Malay friends, your grandfather, your great-grandfather and great-grandmother welcome us, give us opportunity, give us land, so that so many Chinese people can avoid the tyranny and the chaos in China, start a prosperous life. And as a result, the Chinese people have a strong work ethic, built Malaysia with the help of Indian and Malay. We have built one of the most progressive, one of the most advanced country in America. But one thing still needs to catch up is Malaysia need to move forward to be the modern day country. Often I look at Malaysia, it's like a bus on the highway. And this bus is running very, very slow. In the past 30 years, this bus has no window. Only the driver knows where he's going. America and the rest of the world is way ahead of Malaysia. but the people are pretty much being held back. Now, thanks to internet, YouTube, Facebook, the window is beginning to open. People begin to realize. People are putting their race, their different philosophy aside, seeking the best Malaysia. So please be sure to go out to vote on Sunday. I can't tell you who you to vote for. You are a smart person. If you got my Facebook or you watch this thing, you are smart. You are the top of the society. You are the cream of the crop. Our country depends on you. Please do something for yourself. Not just yourself, your children, your children's children. Go and vote for the future of Malaysia. Terima kasih. Saya nak ucap semua the best of Malaysia. Inshallah, God willing, Malaysia will have a new day starting Monday. Thank you.